Internet's playing, we're jamming, and we're ready to go, and we are live. So hopefully you are tuning in right about now. Don't be distracted by my lag. It does lag a wee bit, but that's totally fine. I'm usually like a couple of seconds ahead of y'all. So if you send me a question in my live, just kind of let it roll, and I'll get to it. But we are now live. We are rolling on all three platforms, the Twitch and the Stitch and the Instagram and the YouTube. Welcome on in. We're going to make some fun drinks today. So we have a combination of several different holidays, kind of all jam-packed into one. We have Mother's Day coming up. We have Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. We have May the 4th be with you today. And I almost forgot about May the 4th, even though I'm a giant Star Wars guy. I'm surprised I didn't have a Star Wars apparel. Do you have Star Wars? Oh yeah, we do have a mask. We can also just do that. Call it a day. But that was Stormtrooper. I really do want to get a Boba Fett helmet. I had made one out of fiberglass and paper and stuff. It was super cool. Welcome on in. Mike here. Well, thanks for joining us. We're about to get started. I'm just finishing my Red Bull for the night. Woo. All right. So drinks today. Kind of what we're going to be coinciding with here. We got our board here. For Mother's Day, we're making a peach Bellini. All right. So we got also for Cinco de Mayo, Mexican candy shop. I was gonna do a margarita. I was like, that's just too classic. It's too, I don't want to say basic. We'll still make one tonight. I mean, why not? But I figured we'd do Mexican candy shop. We're gonna do two different variations. And then we have the Skywalker's right hand, because both Skywalkers lost their right hands because they just, I don't know how to battle. Who knows? But we're gonna be making that drink up. It's just a fun drink. I mean, you can make anything, just kind of give it its own name. But we're also gonna check our sangria, because that's been sitting for a week. I did add some things to it to kind of enhance it furthermore. We added dehydrated blueberries, so it kind of gave it a more of a reddish, I would say purple hue, but from what we see, we'll probably get more of a red tinge, just because it's already diluted with a lot of yellow from the other fruits and the oranges. We also tossed in some chopped up mango that I used the other day, and frozen peaches that I used for my peach puree. So for Bellini is going to be a sparkling wine, Prosecco. You could use champagne, for sure using champagne, why not? And peach puree. Now my not so favorite thing about using peach puree, even though that's what you need to use, is that it is really thick. That going into bubblies, you can't really stir or shake bubbly things, because what happens, it just all goes all over the place, and you don't really want to do that. So we have this nice fancy peach puree that I made from hand, from scratch. Just sat there and just mushed them. So it'll give us kind of a unique experience tonight. So it is top of the hour. It is 7 o'clock. Everyone who's not here is already late. So let's just get started. So peach Bellini. Get our wine glass here. So I don't have a champagne flute. Why? I have no idea. I don't really drink a lot of champagne in this house, or just drink it straight out of the bottle. Why not? So we're just gonna get this ready to go for us. So we have Nicolas Fouillet. This is a nice brut champagne. As you've seen before, I typically drink Veuve. I think Veuve's got a little bit more yeasty, citrusy kind of notes. This is way more brighter in the citrus, not as much yeast flavors going on there. It's a little bit more softer, believe it or not. It's actually a really decent champagne. I would definitely compare it up to a Veuve in certain senses. And a lot more affordable. This is, I think, was $20-ish a bottle, versus Veuve is like $45 to $50. So definitely a lot more affordable in that price. Still is champagne. Does come from Champagne, France. If your sparkling wine doesn't say champagne, or it's not from Champagne, it's not champagne. So don't put champagne on your menu. I'm speaking to specific people when I say that typically don't look at things like that. And that's where my pretentiousness will come out in wines, is when people mislabel things and missay things like that. Like, you can't call it a Scotch, it doesn't come from Scotland. You can't call it a Kentucky straight whiskey, it doesn't come from Kentucky. You can't call it Japanese whiskey, it doesn't come from Japan. Why would you call something champagne if it's not actually champagne? I don't know, but people try to get away with it. It's just mind-boggling. But we will open this up right now. Get this thing just to breathe a little bit. Let's breathe. You just want to open nice and gently. That's it. You don't. Oh, we got some bubbles coming up. Nope, we're good. You don't want to pop it and have it go boom as loud as possible. It's actually not good to do. Obviously not safe as well, nor should you just pop it off into the distance. But one day we should probably get a saber and try sabering, because I've never done that before. That would be fun. I do have my machete that we could probably use. But when you do that, you have to find the seam on the bottle, take the cage off. Where's the seam on this one? There it is. This little seam right here where the glass connects it and just go whoop. One fluid motion. Okay, so Bellini. So we're going to add our peach puree. Now we're going to further enhance it. I want to mix it prior, which I typically wouldn't if I was working in a restaurant, because I would just be pouring, going, pour, go, pour, go, pour, go, get going. But just because I really want to kind of blend it a little bit better in there. So we're going to do, what was it, 2 ounces? Yeah, 2 ounces of peach puree. As you can see, it's pretty thick. This is just straight up frozen peaches, a little bit of water. I added a little lime juice and a little mango juice to keep it tropical, but also to kind of help thin it out a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to just add water because you're just going to lose a lot of flavor. Now you could cook it or make it with peach schnapps or crème de pêche, as this bottle says. But obviously, you're going to lose a little bit of money because you're either cooking it off or it's going to be alcoholic. I made mine non-alcoholic so that way I could give it to nieces and nephews and people that we're having a party with, because then we can just add alcohol to it when we want to. We're going to add 1 ounce of peach schnapps, or peach crème de pêche. Crème de pêche. We're also going to add a little bit of orange blossom water, just because we want to be bougie. Just a little dash, a little dashy dash. Add some ice. Just a couple rocks. Now it's still going to be pretty dang thick, but we'll go from there. I have this new bar spoon from Barfly. Thank you. It's got a little fly on the end of it. I got this for free. They just sent me this giant box with just this spoon in it. It was pretty cool. And it had a book in there of other things I could buy. I think they could have sent me some samples of other things, other tools, but it's okay. Alright. You got a little stir going on there. I'm going to take this and pour that puree in first, so that way when the bubbles hit the bottom, it kind of mixes as well. Wash like executive producer. Thank you kindly. So now we're going to add 4 ounces of our champagne or sparkling wine, if you don't want to grab champagne. Now obviously in a flute you would know exactly where to kind of stop, about a finger length from the top. Depending on your size, you might do 2 fingers. 3. Obviously this is a wine glass, and you can still drink champagne out of a wine glass. People do it. People, when they drink Dom Perignon, they ask me all the time for an aromatic glass. So I'm not weird, but obviously it's going to be kind of a different gauge of where we're going with this. A little bit further. And for our garnish, we could do peach. I did not find any peaches, why I thank you kindly. Appreciated. We're going to do a little orange peel, a little orange zest, a little orangey orange. You could also add in other things. Hold on. We still going? A little air going on the screen, but we'll just keep on rolling, pretend like it's not there. Alright, so we get a little orange peel, action, and we will, get that oils going on there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to hang on the edge. We got our peach Bellini for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That is refreshing. That, honestly, I think that's probably, I would go more of a Bellini route than a mimosa route. I would say it's probably a sweetness level for me. Not that it's too sweet or not sweet enough in a mimosa, but it's definitely just got way more flavors going on. You have obviously the peach, that kind of stone fruit, juicy kind of flavors going on. Obviously, I had a little bit of mango in there into the puree to kind of get a little more tropical citrus notes into it, thin it out. And the lime, so it just kind of really has this intense, kind of well-balanced flavor going on. Now, you could do lots of different things with this, but that is the Mother's Day Bellini. So cheers. I think with the champagne, honestly, it really does bring a lot more aromatics going on there. So definitely kind of blends with that citrus note that we're looking for, that we're drinking, that we're enjoying. So cheers. Cheers to the mothers. I'll give you the bottle too, just in case. All right. Well, that was Mother's Day. So now we have to go to. We could do May the 4th. We'll end with May the 4th. Why not? So we're gonna do the Mexican candy shot. So we're gonna do it 2 ways. First, we're gonna do classic shot glass. Let's get ready to just get drunk and roll from there. We got a little shot glass here. I don't have it again. There's certain glasses I don't carry. That's one of them. But we're just gonna do what you would get in a bar if you order it from me. So we're gonna do. Ooh, that's dirty. Dirty. Alright, Brad, it's all good. What is it? 1 ounce of tequila. Now, some people might say, oh, a little bit less, a little bit more. I would say equal parts. 1 ounce tequila. We're going to do 1 ounce of watermelon schnapps. This is something I don't typically buy, but, you know, after I bought it, I definitely had some the other night. It's not terrible. It's not something I would want to order at the bar. It's not something I would typically do, but now that I have it, it's definitely a lot of fun to just mess with some stuff like that. Alright, so we got tequila and watermelon schnapps, so we're making our Mexican candy shot. We also need to add, believe it or not, 2 dashes of hot sauce. 1, 2. Alright, now, that's the weird part, but it works. It's pretty tasty if you don't mind me saying so. But we're going to make it even tastier after this. Alright, strainer, where did I put you? Right here. Oh, okay. Get your little shot glass, you can just fill it on up to the top. Boom. And that's a Mexican candy shot. That's as simple as you can make it. You could put a tahini rim on it if you wanted to. You could add a lime wedge if someone doesn't know how to drink something that's already sweet. But let's try it out. Let's do a little steaks first. Ooh. You get the watermelon kind of bright, citrusy, almost watermelon flavor. I don't know. Watermelon, whatever, melony kind of flavor, sweet. Tequila, pepperiness, and the Blanco kind of brightens it up as well. Hot sauce, I'm not really getting it, but it actually kind of adds that kind of like spicy back note to it. It's good. Not terrible. I would do it. I would enjoy it. Wouldn't order them, but they're there. But let's make it better. So, we got fresh pineapple in this beautiful container. We got some a little bit more expensive tequila. There's a little bit left in here if you want to. Oh, that's a pineapple. Well, there goes to show what I know. So, we're going to be adding in some some watermelon into this glass, and we're just going to muddle it fresh. So I don't really know how much juice is going to be made of this, so we'll probably make a little bit too much, but that's totally fine with me. So let's do a couple pieces of watermelon. Close it up. And we'll add a little bit of lime juice just to kind of make sure it does get a little bit more liquidy. So we'll do like a 1/4 ounce, really not much. Already has sweetness in there, but we're going to do a little muddling, a little muddle action. And this is a fresh, vibrant Mexican candy shot. Fresh watermelon. Cool. And then from there, we are going to add our hot sauce. So we're going to do that. 1, 2. We're going to add 2 ounces of tequila. I'll do 1.5. 1.5. And we're going to use a fancier glass that will half rim with tagine. Don't try this at home, kids. Little half rimmer. Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome. Alright, so we have our Mexican candy shot situation going on. This is in lieu of Cinco de Mayo. Gonna give it a nice little stir. We have tequila, we have fresh muddled watermelon, hot sauce, and a little lime juice to kind of soften it up a little bit. Stir it around. I'm just going to pour it on in. You should double strain it. I don't want to drink a bunch of seeds. Nor would you want to see a bunch of seeds if you were ordering this. I completely get it. Boom. Alright, so now let's compare. I already shot the other one up, but I am smelling the tahini straight up the nose. Welcome! Come on in. Interesting. Welcome. We just made a elegant Mexican candy shot. Not as good. Not as good, to be honest with you. It's not as sweet. A little bit more astringent, a little more bitter. I honestly at this point I don't even think simple syrup would even help that one. I thought it would be cool, but apparently not. There it goes to show that I am not perfect. I do make mistakes. I do have flaws. Alright, let's try this again, a little simple syrup in there. This is true. They're not supposed to be elegant, but we try. That's a little better. That kind of tones it out a little bit, mellows it out. So, lime, simple, muddled watermelon, tequila, and hot sauce. Would you care to try this one out, see if it's worthy of?
Yes. Doesn't taste like candy.
It doesn't taste like candy. It doesn't.
All of Mexican candy shot
Yeah.
tastes like candy.
An elegant. No. I mean, it's at this point, it's almost like a miniature watermelon margarita.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just enjoying the tahini too.
There you have it, folks. The tagine. Okay. Well, moving on. Let's talk about our sangria. Let's bring that on stage. Let's talk about it. It's been chilling for a week. Start there. Thank you kindly. All right. So here's our sangria we made last week. We had it sitting in there. As you can kind of see, it's got a little bit darker hue to it. That's the dehydrated blueberries we threw in there to kind of enhance it furthermore. And these fruits are going to be just full of alcohol. So if you're hungry, you got a nice little snack here to snack on. We got, as you can see, the little blueberry, if I can grab the little blueberries. Limes, lemons, oranges. We added peach, like I said. Frozen peaches, and we have some fresh, there it is, mango chunks. I had a mango, I didn't know what to do with it. So we're going to sample this out and see how it tastes, and then we're going to build it up. Yeah, it's got a very nice color to it. glass. Okay. So that is our color we're looking at for our sangria. So this is like a blush kind of color. Super cool looking. It smells like heaven. Okay, so that is beautifully sweet, well-rounded. The alcohol bitterness is really toned down. It's a very dangerous sangria right here. Not overly sweet, it's just like on point. So I'm gonna pass this off and I'm gonna show you how I would build it. Alright, so yes, we're gonna be using this glass for our sangria. We're gonna get specials, that's for dang sure. So we're gonna add some ice in. And how many ounces is this thing? Probably 4 ounces. Inside this little ladle here. 4 to possibly 6. Do a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. Now, I'm not trying to get any fruit in there. We typically strain this off, but we did keep the fruit in the whole time. We did not strain off the fruit, but you can do that if you don't want it to be too bitter. But this is a beautiful looking color. Nice strawberry looking color going on there. But let's see, from here, I would add in some kind of bubbly. So you could add champagne, you could add soda, or you can add both. Because you're just that cool. Let me put that back. So you can sit there and just kind of do one of these. Oop, not that. One of these to the top. Boom. Now this is strawberry juice beverage from Trader Joe's. A delicious beverage. Nice mixer. Definitely check it out. Try it out. Some champagne if you need it. Oh, garnishing. Okay, my bad. I forgot this over here. Now, for the garnish, you could use fresh fruit. You could also just use fruit from your sangria mix. You can just add in a little orange, a little lemon. If I have a half lemon. I don't have a half lemon. So I'll load this one up with fruit. There you go. Little mango chunk. Where's that peach at? Where's that juice? Come back. And a blueberry. At the bottom. There we go. Bam. Shazam. And that's how I would serve it. So you got some beautiful color, you got the brightness of the fruit on top. It's a snack that's full of alcohol, and it's going to be delicious. Delicious and nutritious, because it has all different types of fruits in there. That's good. That's some good shit. I thoroughly enjoy some sangria. This is a beautiful beverage to have while you're chilling outside this summer, hopefully at the beach. I mean, you can't really drink at the beach. That's probably not the best thing to promote. But if you can get it there without getting caught, don't tell them I told you to, but this is definitely a better way to enjoy a beverage than drinking a Truly or a White Claw. But that's really refreshing, especially with the soda on top and the champagne. Obviously, you could go in there, kind of mix it a little bit more together, bring it around. Nope, not the peach on the mat. But you know what? I kind of want to cut up some fresh fruit. A nice fresh fruit look on there. I think it might look better for a photo. Photo presentations. Come on. Save that for later for snacks. If I can hear you, they can hear you. The microphone's closer to you. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Just hold on. Stop looking at me, everybody. How do we just stop? Just stop moving for a second. Doesn't look terrible. I don't know. We'll drink later and make it again and make it look better. But anyways, that is our sangria. That is amazing. So you don't have to let it sit for a full entire week. You can do longer, you can do less. I think the infusion is at its peak between 3 to like 7 days. I definitely would say after today we need to strain off the citrus because we don't want that pith to just make it completely bitter. But definitely a good way to get a giant container, just make a bunch of sangria. That's something you gotta drink every day. Ah, man. Oh, okay. That's just so good. Okay, I'll pass this off to the next one. Until the next one. How's about the Bellini?
Oh, good.
Damn right, delicious.
Oh, yeah.
That peach puree is just. All right. Let me get my little cuppy cup. Take some straight sangria over here. Okay, so we're making the Skywalker's right hand. If you think you deserve some, come down here and then get a glass. I'm not gonna stop you. But bring more dinner because I'm still hungry. That's good sangria. That's just. Actually, you know what? I think you should deserve some, but is this one of your drinking days? Burn! This is my fancy Bailey's cup. Just winking. Ever drink Bailey's out of a chute? No, I'm drinking out of the Bailey's cup from Red Robin. I don't know why they had these, but apparently they did at some point, circa 1980 something. Okay, so we're making Skywalker's right hand. This is kind of a drink that I just made up, which is 90% of the drinks that I drink. But it kind of is something I made the other day. It's just super good. It's a build, so we're gonna build it straight in this glass. We're just gonna add some ice. We got smoked drinks in here. What's up, dude? It's one of my drinking friends that lives halfway across the continent from me. Continent? Are we a continent? We are a continent. Halfway across the continent from me. But still, we managed to be friends upon the basics of drinking and TikToking. He just hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, so congratulations to him. Woo! I'll be there hopefully one day. I just hit 400. I got to do a Rumpelminz shot. That was fun. If you saw my video on there, I danced and had a crop top on. So if you didn't see that, you should go check it out because I thought it was hilarious. I had fun making it. Like, oh, that is what this guy's doing today. Great. That's when you. Okay, anyway, so Skywalker's right hand. We're gonna do 2 ounces of Hendrick's gin, and then we're going to add some juice mix. I guess you could call it gin juice too, in a sense. But this mix is what I made for some kiddos the other day. This is mango juice, peach juice, or peach puree, pineapple juice, grapefruit juice, simple syrup, lime juice. So let's kind of pour that on in. Yeah, let's get me to 1K. I would appreciate that. And we can go live together, drinking together. I think that would just be too much fun. We'd probably get banned once or twice. That's totally fine. Okay, so we have our juice mix, our gin, and we need that strawberry soda back. Add a little bubbly to it. Yeah, this is pretty basic Skywalker's right hand, but we're gonna add my favorite thing, blue curacao, to make it blue. As I look at this person in this room that requested a AMF, which we'll be making next. Let's see if we can do this right. Ooh, yeah. Oh. I guess we could have called it Two Sons of Tatooine. I don't know. I thought Skywalker's right hand was funny because they both lost their right hands. Because they're Skywalkers, not Earth Runners. Get it? Luke Skywalker, the main character in Star Wars. Okay, we'll have some talks later about that one.
We're laughing over here.
Yeah, that's Sky, and you can stir it around, and it's got the blue and the green because they have both blue and green lightsabers. Oh my gosh! Or you could just stir it around and make it more of a green, because green is the true Jedi color, truest of the Jedi. You can also probably call this Yoda's punch. I don't know. There's lots of different names you can make for this, but this is Skywalker's right hand. Gin, juice mix, strawberry soda, and blue curacao. That so totally is gin and juice though. It's just gin and juice. It's super tasty gin and juice with a little sparkling soda in there. It's really good though. I like the color. Mixed with like the opulentness of the juices together and the peach puree, making it where it's not like super vibrant blue or super vibrant green. It's kind of like a murky green blue. You could call it Jar Jar Binks, all I care. For all those watching, there's somebody in this room that has never seen Star Wars, so they don't know my references. But Jar Jar Binks is the ultimate character of Star Wars fandom. You will learn to love him.
Okay.
But that's Skywalker's right hand. So happy May the 4th to you all. But we cannot end today without marking off one of my drinks on my list that I've been meaning to make for so long, which is an AMF. I told myself I would never do it, but I have to do it. So we're just going to have to make it. It's called Adios Motherfucker. And it's a Long Island with blue curacao. Nothing special about it. Just get you really messed up really quick. That's what you need. That's what we'll all need. I'm going to transfer this into a different glass. So I can use this glass. I'm using this glass worst. You can enjoy this one.
Am I worthy?
You are worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy. Get up. Get up. My hair is bugging me today. Put the hat back on. But cheers. We got Rich Slattery in here. Thanks for joining in, bud. We got the Mom Who Lived. Happy Tuesday. The Mom Who Lived. Cheers to you. We're drinking Bailey's out of a shoe. Have you ever seen the old Greg video?
The old what?
Oh my god. It's the old Greg video.
I'm gonna say I've been living under a rock.
I'm the one who's been living under a rock,
No,
though.
you have, but I guess I haven't too, according to some people.
I didn't live under a rock for the first several years of my life, until about 18 years old. And then I just shoved myself underneath that rock and looked at people and were like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are these people?
Okay.
Smoke Drinks, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. I'll see you on the Tick to the Talk. And let's hopefully we get to 1K so that way we can do some live drinks together. But let's hopefully drink together soon. So cheers. Holy Jesus, yes, we make great drinks here. Sounds good. All right, now we have time to make the AMF. So, basically we're just going to do 3/4 ounce of all the spirits in the well. So what's in Josh's well today? Well, in Josh's well today, our vodka's, that might be just barely enough. Belvedere's in my well. Bacardi's in my well. What's my well gin?
I'm having really bad flight.
Hang on that one. Actually, you know what? God damn, I don't know. I don't know if using black market spirits in this is a mean thing to do or not. Well, what other gin we can use? Not that it's bad gin, but yeah, I'm just not gonna answer that question. So we have gin, we have vodka, gin, rum, Cointreau, and we need some tequila. All your light spirits. So we're gonna take our measuring tool and we're gonna do a 1/4 ounce or 3/4 ounce of each. Okay, sorry, we don't need Cointreau, we're using blue curacao. My bad. 3/4 ounce of vodka. Just barely enough. There's like a drab in there. We'll sit on in. 3/4 ounce of gin. 3/4 ounce of rum. See, this is why I don't like when people order this. It's just constant, just pouring every single thing in.
I'm having really bad flashbacks. This is awful.
As am I. I'm on the same level as you right now. Even though I don't think I've ever actually drinking one of these things. I've seen them. Drunken. And then 3/4 ounce of blue curacao. Blue! It's blue, everybody!
I really don't remember that night anymore.
Add your ice in. And then we're going to do like a sweet and sour kind of mix. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce. 1/2 ounce of lime, 1/2 ounce of lemon. And then 1/2 ounce of Simple Slurp. And then you're just going to give it a stir around. You could shake it, there's really no point to though. And then you would typically add some kind of soda-y-ish beverage. We'll add a little strawberry since we don't have anything else. It doesn't change the color too much. We have a purpley-ish color. But there you have it. That is an AMF. I'm going to garnish it now with an orange wedge or an orange slice of some sort of nature. Boom. There you have it. I did it. I finally did it after all these weeks. I did the AMF. Oh God. This is the blue drink you see people carrying around. You're like, that looks so cool.
Usually in the nightclubs.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes good. But I think it's more the concept of there's every single spirit in there. And if you know anything about alcohol, you know that each spirit kind of affects people differently. And yeah, it's just made to just kind of mess you up and get you really drunk really quick.
Which is why I'm not trying that today.
Yeah, so I was at the drive later, not me. But I don't know, I feel like it should taste like coconut almost. I don't know why. I feel like it should. I think it should have Malibu in it.
No, it should not. Those two don't go together. Calm down.
I'm just saying, I feel like the blueness of it should taste like Malibu. Or it should taste like a tropical...
It needs the citrus. That's why they usually do it with like a Sprite or something.
Why not? It's strawberry beverage, lime, lemon, and simple syrup. It needs like pineapple though, or it needs like Malibu rum. I don't know why. I hate Malibu rum. But I think it would just work really well. It would just make more sense. Not terrible. Really drunk, yes. Yes, really drunk, really quick. Fun times, great times. Long times, possibly short times if you don't make it past that. Put the Malibu. I don't even know where the Malibu is. I think I threw it away, to be honest with you. But I did pick up this little bottle. We got St. George's Absinthe.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, that's like your Long Beaches used to drink.
Wow, thanks.
It's
So
just,
now it's that to the world.
yeah. When you thought that was a cool beverage to drink, it's not. It's just all the well. Just literally, you'll see the bartenders grab the bottles like this,
Yep.
and they'll just be like, "Beep, beep." if they're talented, or you're doing what I did, going wasting your time. But anyways, this is St. George's Absinthe. This is from Alameda, California. This is some of my favorite absinthe. I know it's probably not the most amazingly strong. It's still 120 proof. But when we get to 500 followers on the TikTok, we'll be taking a shot of this. I won't open it till then so people can believe me, even though it is green and I don't know how you could even master that color. But it's some of the best. I can't wait to use this though, because there are some drinks that I'm going to use with it. Using it as a glass rinse for bourbon cocktails, it's phenomenal. Doing a little blackberry, a little lemon, a little Angel's Envy bourbon. Out of this world. Out of this world. We still have our Everclear, it's 120 proof, that we're going to try at 1,000. It's a plastic bottle. What else? It's all kind of hitting me now. Is it Joanne? I hear her car. She must be taking this day as her drinking day. She's only allowed 4 drinking days this month. Is it her? Oh, okay. I'm not trying to make fun of you, just throwing it out there. Damn, that was, we just made a bunch of drinks in an hour. It's not worth it. It's, are you enjoying the AMF?
It takes me back.
Yeah. No, that's what it's made for. It's definitely, you need to bring it back and then you forget about it the next day. Alright, well let's make a margarita in height of the Cinco de Mayo holiday tomorrow. Do we have jalapenos? I want to make it spicy. I don't know what to use to make it spicy. Spicy margarita. Anything spicy? Well, we'll just make it regular. Let's just make it the way I would make it. So if I was in a bar, I don't like to shake my margaritas. I think it's a waste of time. People are like, water dilution. I'm like, dude, it's this 2 ounces of tequila, an ounce of lime, not lemon. You can use agave. I'm not the biggest fan of agave these days. Just do a half ounce of simple syrup. And a little Cointreau, or orange liqueur of whatever nature you have. Or blue curacao. Make it blue. Do an ounce of that. Now we didn't rim job this, which is not the end of the world. There we go. Almost out of ice today. And I just stir it in the glass, salt it if needed. Bam. Tahini? It's too late to add tahini, but we will try. We're gonna make a mess while doing it. Okay. Never too late for tahini. So take your tahini on your hand while you're slightly intoxicated, with your glass full, and you try not to get it inside the glass, just on the edge. That's a proper rim job. That's doing pretty good. Bam, bam, bam. Boom! Give you a clean wipe, front to back. There you have it. And then you get your other garnishes out. You get your Chile mango. You get your pineapple. And then you grab your torch and you light it on fire. There you have it. Chile mango Tajin margarita with burnt pineapple.
Did you say Tajin?
Tajin. Tajine. I burnt some of the tagine. I burnt some of the tagine, but it tastes really good. Mmm. Mmm. Really good. Burning things in cocktails just tastes really good. I don't know why. It's smoky, delicious. Very delicious, very delicious. Applaud myself.
Slip on the back.
Applaud.
Okay.
Applaud for me.
That's fine.
Hmm? Yeah, you don't know what it says, do you?
So stormtrooper.
It's a stormtrooper. For May the 4th be with you.
Little fly.
Ah. Well, thank you all for watching. We're going to completely finish these drinks and have a lovely evening. Until next week, follow me on the TikTok. Send me drink requests. I'm always looking for something fun to do, something new to do, new spirits to try. And we'll see you all on the flippity flop.
Did you hear it?
Cheers.